Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Delaney, and I'm so honored to introduce you all to this intriguing and majestic animal. Behaviors. We hope this orca encounter will help give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Wonder, and our wheels are going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are in the white patch, but that's a visual distraction. The eyes are actually located just in front of the patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize orcas as they swim. The flippers on either side of the orca's body are called pectoral flippers, and these are used mainly for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes, and the flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them at speeds of close to 30 miles per hour, which is as fast as our speedboats. And they use the most power, and they swim the fastest when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. Pectoral slaps at the surface are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they preach. Sky hopping is how killer whales coordinate it and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Another form of communication the killer whale uses in the wild.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as our animals demonstrate a similar movement and behavior right here in front of you. Antarctic orcas will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. You can see our animals demonstrating a similar wave-making technique, showing you one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, you're all about to get to feel the power of the killer whale's tail. But watch out, that water is a chilly 55 degrees. Other whales. The blue whale you see on the screen in front of you is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the killer whale. So how does an orca this size prey on a whale that size out in the wild? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend a lot of time interacting both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You can see this, do this when catching a Colombia. You'll often see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Behavior does have a purpose. A tail whip used in the wild is used in hunting fish, but today I think these orcas might just be stunning all of you. That help us offer optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. All of our whales take an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, we can ask them to roll over